on ABC6.
Southern Miss has found its replacement for Donnie Tyndall. Doc Sadler, that's him. He takes over the reins of the Golden Eagle basketball program. Spent the past 2 seasons as an assistant at Iowa State. Before that, where head coaching stops at Nebraska and UTEP. He takes over a program coming off of back-to-back NIT appearances. Tyndall left a few weeks ago to take the head job at Tennessee. On the high school baseball diamond, St. Joe head coach Chris Williams said he didn't know what to expect from his young team as they begin their title defense. Picture a little clearer after tonight's game 1 against Tupelo Christian. We had a shutout going through the first 3 innings. St. Joe's Trevor Musi goes down swinging at the arm of J.G. Lipscomb, but look at this. Musi, he would get a measure of payback of his own, striking out the Eagles' Israel Foster, and we'd stare at zeros on the scoreboard. Just one more half inning before John Mark-Jolly hits it to second. Lipscomb hurries home, and they rule him safe. Tupelo Christian takes it 7-2. And meanwhile, in 2A, Leland, they were coming off of a bye facing Manatee in the bottom 7, down big but trying to cook up anything. Leland actually draws a walk to put 2 men on for the Cubs to try to make it interesting, but Nick Burns with the key strikeout to finish off the game. Leland goes down 13-2. Been a fun year so far for Washington this year. First #1 overall playoff seed in 20 years. But they'll need to grab both home games over Jackson Prep after they outlasted the Generals 10-8 last night. Prep struck out 11 batters, yet Washington managed 8 runs. Today was all about plugging up the small leaks.
I preach to the guys about doing the little things right, whether it be hitting, pitching, or fielding, and or running bases. And you got to give credit to Prep. We didn't bring our A game last night, and the score showed it last night, and hopefully we're going to fix that.
We had some pitches you couldn't get to, some bad calling, some of this, some of that. We just didn't have our best at the plate, but we still managed to scratch a few runs.
We just need to be mentally sound when we go on and off the field, and also when we go up to bat, we just have to have our plans right and do our jobs that we've been working on throughout the entire year.
First pitch coming up at 5 with Game 2 cranking up at 7. In the NBA, it could be closeout time with Memphis pushing Oklahoma City to the brink of elimination. That guy there, Kevin Durant, shooting under 40% from the field, under fire, called Mr. Unreliable by his local newspaper. And y'all shouldn't have done that. Here he weaves his way to the hoop and hits the tough shot to put the Thunder up 4, and he's at it again, this time working on Tayshaun Prince. It's good again. And it seems like Durant just needed some proper Prince motivation. He finished with 36 points as the Thunder strike in Game 5, 104-84, the final series tied at 3 apiece. All right, and finally, so with all the Donald Sterling issue and the mess saying, he's going to get kicked out of the league, it looks like the Clippers will need a new owner. So we looked into some of the people who could be the new faces of one of the NBA's hottest franchises. Take a look at this. Here it is. Here's Oprah. Could it be her? She got a lot of money. Kosciuszko native, it might be. What about this next guy, Pretty Boy Floyd? He got a lot of money too. But the guy I think that who has the most money right there, it's our behind-the-scenes guy, Dion. I think he's got the most money. I think he's ready to watch DeAndre Jordan and Chris Paul, Blake Griffin play for him. Jasmine, our reporter, Jasmine Anderson, weekend anchor, she trying to shell out some money. She's from Chicago, though. Lakia Scott, that Region 33 money. Well, what about up top? What about behind the scenes in the control room? No, Angie don't want it. Look at Alex. You know. And, of course, he's got a lot of money as well. so